I think that it's going to showcase the trails. So I think people are really going to be able to see the beauty of our area. As you were saying, that most stuff is done on the East Coast. A lot of stuff is done, I think, focusing around the water and around the ocean.
Right.
And what's really nice is that this is really going to focus on the trail and the connections that they're making with the trail system.
Trails that we have here in Oakland, in this area, are unlike a lot of the other areas and other counties. I mean, we have really beautiful trail systems. A lot of the trails in some areas, they go through industrial areas and very, commercialized areas, and we have really old Florida. I mean, it's beautiful. And hopefully this kicks off the one-day event, and maybe it gets built to a two-day event, multiple days. That's our goal. That's what we want to see happen.
How does this all become?
Yep.
One day, they're not here today, but Jerry Mays and Scott McGrath, they came to me because they knew I run. I run in the local area, and I know race directors, and they say, hey, the city would like to maybe help put together a local race representing the West Volusia side, because we don't have really that, the big ones. So that's when I approached the Stoners here, and they've been having a vision also of putting a big race in the local area. But so we started combining. We reached out to City of DeBerry, and little by little we started adding all these elements to the group. Tourism, the Parks and Rec for Volusia County. So it's starting to develop.
To us, I think it's big. I mean, like they mentioned, there's a lot of races on the east side, a lot of focus over there. Not as much here, but there's so many beautiful areas. Everything from Blue Springs to Leon Springs, Gemini Springs over here. There's a lot to be seen, and it would really be nice to see more of that focus and more of the events brought over here, especially now that we've got the infrastructure and stuff to support that, and the trails to really kind of highlight it.
Yes, this is huge because my, I guess you'd call it my board for years has promoted the marathon that happens out at the Speedway in hopes that there would be a marathon here someday and it would go around Lake Monroe, and that's really like the ultimate thing. But when they approached us with this, we're really excited because I think this is the first of many of what's going to happen here, just because of our location. We're location. We're right in the middle of two major trails that are going to be completed within the next couple of years. The Coast to Coast Trail and then the St. Johns River to Sea Loop. So both of those are, one's going to go from coast to coast, and they both come right through here, and the other goes all the way around, like St. Augustine, Palatka, that whole area, and comes down to Voices. When people come, there's it's twofold. People are going to spend money while they're here. They're going to spend money on food, on whatever the heck they're going to spend, lodging, hopefully. That's what I've tried to do, is bring them to stay overnight. But definitely food, lodging, water, supplies, whatever they need. And then there's also what's the other one that I was going to say? It was twofold. Oh, and then the other part is just trying to get people to come back here again. That's what they were saying, is once somebody sees these trails, they're going to want to come back again and again. We know that, because that's just huge. That's going to be future economic development, to where people said, oh gosh, I had no idea what was over here in this area. So they're going to come back again.